Hi yogis, this is Cole from Yoga TX, and I'm just coming back with you all to do another video for back pain. I've had some requests that you all were wanting some more moves. Let's get your back and neck back in order. We're gonna start seated, so cross-legged here. You can sit up on a blanket or a block if that feels more comfortable for you. Just go ahead and start getting grounded here. And feel just your posture here at the beginning. That's really telling of how you're doing here. A lot of times you'll be wanting to lean forward, so you want to think about your spine being straight. So you might want to lean back a little bit. And you want your head stacked right over, so just imagine your spine here. Take your palms up and roll your shoulders back. So bring your elbows together. So it's that action of your shoulders on your back, and that's what you want to keep. So think about how much you had to adjust there. That's really the position that you want throughout the day as well. So think about that. So if you feel aligned, go ahead and start taking some inhales and exhales. And see if you can match the two, like in for 4, exhale for 4. It has a calming effect and kind of come inward. And take your arms out, palms to the sky, and come all the way up and reach up. Go ahead and come to heart center here. Take your hands out front. We're gonna push the earth away. So you're really gonna round your back here and tuck your chin in towards your chest. And then inhale, feel like you're pulling your chest through. So shoulders back, head up. And then exhale, push the ground away. And inhale, come back through. Just warming up the spine. And inhale. And one more time. And come back through. Come back up to center and take your right hand and place it over to the side here. And we're gonna lean over to our right hand and take our left hand out. You're gonna tilt your head over to your shoulder and start to place your left hand down here, and it's really gonna get a strong stretch right through here. So it might not touch all the way to the ground. You can play around with having it a little bit forward, a little bit back, but this is really gonna open up this side of your neck and your shoulder right here. And you can come as far to the right as you need to. Sometimes I like to kind of move it around here to get different little nooks and crannies. You can tilt your chin towards your chest. It's a really deep stretch. Come back up and we'll do it on the other side. So palm up and lean to the left. And start finding that sweet spot. It's a really delicate little muscle that can be intense, but it's very necessary to have them lubricated and functioning. Inhale, come back up. We'll go all the way up, look up to the sky. And take your right hand to your left knee, and we'll exhale and twist. And then take an inhale and an exhale here. And look over your left shoulder. And come back up to center. Inhale, And then exhale, twist left hand, right knee. Take a full breath cycle here. And back up to center. When you're twisting, twist your head last. So twist your body and then bring your neck around. We'll go one more time to the other side. Back to center. Take your hands and we're going to roll forward over our knees into tabletop. So just come forward and tuck your toes here. And we're going to take a cat-cow variation. So we're going to take cat here. So tuck, untuck, bring your hips up, arch your back, chin up, shoulders on your back. So this is the cat. Push the floor away. Then on your exhale, we're gonna sit back on our hips. So push the ground away and sit your hips back onto your heels as far as you can. So inhale, come up and arch. And then exhale, come back. Inhale, up and arch. And exhale, back. Inhale, up and arch. And make sure you push your shoulders away from your ears. You don't want them like this. You want to push them back onto your shoulder blades. And then back. Up and arch. Back. Come back to tabletop. Take your right hand up. And twist as much as you can right here. And look up. We're going to thread through. If you'd like to, you can put your leg out here. This will help you twist a little bit more. You can also leave it right here as well. And come through, we'll do it on the other side. Up to center. We're going to come all the way down onto our mats. So a lot of times back pain is caused because there's weakness in the back. So we're going to do a few back strengthening poses that will help keep pain from creeping in on you as much. So come all the way down, and we're going to actually bring our hands out to the side here. So a little bit off of your mat, and bring your forehead to the ground. And an inhale, you're going to lift up from wide here. Think about having your elbows up. You can come up on your fingertips as well. Your elbows up. Now roll your shoulders back. Bring your elbows in towards your chest. Feel that action. Try to come up a little bit farther here. And inhale. And come down. We go one more time in that variation. So inhale, rise, shoulders back, elbows in, and lift up a little higher. And look up. And exhale down. And bring your hands in right next to your rib cage here. So inhale, come halfway up. And exhale down. And inhale, come up higher. Remember the shoulders on the back. And exhale down. And inhale, come up to your full expression. You never want to have the arms straight in this position, in cobra. Our head back. And come all the way down. Take your hands to your side here. We're going to leave our head down and we're going to lift our legs. So you're going to rest your chin. And on an inhale, lift up. You want to bring your ankle bones in towards each other and try to keep your feet together if that's possible. So it's really targeting this lower back right here. And lower down. Take an inhale and an exhale. And one more time, lift up. This time, go ahead and lift up on both sides. And exhale, lower. And plant your hands. Come back to sitting here. So we're going to do a little vinyasa variation. We'll be staying on the floor here. So go on an inhale, lift your hands up, look up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take a few moments here. Kind of shift your neck around, roll your shoulders. Inhale up. And exhale, plant your palms in front of you here for child's pose. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, lower down slowly. Inhale, take cobra. So you can take low cobra, high cobra. And exhale, lower. Push all the way back to child's pose here. Bring your arms around and arch your back and look up. And then come back to center. I'll take that a couple more rounds. So inhale and exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Sweep your arms around and inhale. And come back to center. Shift forward and drop down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You can also come up, lift your hips up. Or you can also stay seated. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, and exhale, fall. Inhale, shift forward. And exhale, fall, elbows in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, back bend variation, whichever. And come back to center. Wonderful. We're going to plant your hands here. We're going to take our right leg forward to a low lunge. Just sweep your arms up. To help you find your balance, squeeze your thighs in together. That'll give a feeling of kind of sucking up. It'll feel like you kind of rise a little bit, and that'll help keep your balance. You can also shift this foot out a little bit farther to the side. That'll give you a wider grounding. So hands up. Bring your hands to center here. And if you can, twist here. So left elbow to your right thigh. You could also put your left hand and just twist this way. So whichever one feels more comfortable for you. And inhale, come back to center. Drop your hands, and we're going to straighten our front foot. And you can keep this leg bent if you need to. We don't want to round over. We want to keep our back straight, so if that means you stay right here, then just stay up. You can stay up with your knee bent. Mine's a little bit bent here. And you want to have the feeling of extending out from your pelvis, so actually coming forward instead of down. And then see if you can come down a little bit. And shift back forward. Plant our hands and we'll come back, and we'll do that on the other side. So bring your left leg up. Find your balance here. You need to bring your leg out a little bit. And rise. Suck your inner thighs in together, that feeling of coming towards the midline. And we'll take our hands to center and take the twist, whichever version. Come back to center. Your hands. And again, extend out before you come down. Come back forward. And step back. Come back to sitting on your hips here. Let's take another little spinal twist while we're sitting right here. So come up. And again, twist to the left. Twists are wonderful for back pain. It gets all those joints, the fluid, the synovial fluid moving. Around, which helps fight the stiffness. From here, just roll over to one side of your heels. We're gonna bring our right leg out in front of us and bring your left knee, if this is available to you, in to your right thigh. So we're gonna have our right leg coming straight out. We're gonna bring our arms up and shift your torso over your front leg. So you're not coming down right here. You want to be coming this way. So inhale, and on an exhale, come forward. And again, like I was talking about, you don't want to be coming down. Think about bringing your head to your foot and then come down. You don't want your back to round. So the extension is the most important. And this is great. I can feel it on my QL right here. This one of the low back muscles really needed this stretch. So again, you can inhale and extend, and exhale, sink down again. You can let your head hang. can stay there as long as you like. It's a wonderful stretch. We'll do the other, take the other side. So inhale, extend, exhale, fall. Inhale, extend, and exhale, fall. We'll take it with both feet out. So you can bend your knees here if you need to. We don't want this. So if it's better, if you need to bend your knees, then do that. You want the extension in your back more than the hamstring stretch for the purpose of back pain. So inhale up and exhale over. And release your head here. We hold our head up all day long, so just that in itself can cause a lot of neck pain. So just release down to the ground. Extend your spine and fall one more time. Rise back up. So go ahead and come to laying on your back here. And shake your hips out a little bit. I'm gonna take one bridge pose. Kind of traction the lower back out. So bring your heels to where you can touch them with your hands. You're gonna slowly raise your hips up, and as you do, roll your shoulders underneath your back, and then lift your hips up farther. It's another really good back strengthener. You wanna try to release your glutes here, and try to use your back strength and your quad strength. Lift your hips a little bit higher, inhale, and go ahead and come back down and untuck your shoulders. You can bring your feet wide and let your knees fall in. This will neutralize your hips, this position here. Go ahead and let them windshield wiper from side to side. And bring them back parallel. We're gonna take our left heel and take it over your right thigh. And come in and grab the back of your right thigh here. Just gonna pull in. And release your right leg. Cross your left leg all the way over. We're gonna scoot our hips over about 3 or 4 inches. Put your hands out to a T and drop over to the right. And look to the left. Slowly come back to center. If you want to help your legs up, that's fine. Otherwise, use your core. Shift your hips back to center, and we'll take our right leg. We'll cross our right ankle over our left thigh and bring that in. You want this leg coming out. that's getting another stretch. So you can kind of push it out if you need to. It's harder that way, but it's more beneficial. When you feel even on that side, go ahead and cross your leg all the way over. Shift your hips to the right this time, and we're gonna drop our knees to the left. Spread our arms and look to the right. Those are wonderful to stay in for extended periods of time. Don't feel like I'm making you move. Squeeze your legs in here. And go ahead and extend. And I'll let you take that Savasana on your own. But thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Again, Cole at Yoga TX, please let me know any other videos that you all would like me to shoot, and we'll get those to you. Thanks so much. Namaste.